Here's what your dock will come with. The dock itself, micro USB to USB cable, 14 inches of attachment tape, and then here's a different kind of tape. This is for this port block, which you'll get. Adhesive removal wire, a hex key, 2 alcohol pads, and 2 wire routing clips. These are adhesive for your dash, and 2 cable ties. This is how to set up your dock when you first get it. Take your phone, slide it in here. Now what you want to do is center your micro USB port in your phone in the center of this cutout. Now take this adjustable port block and place your USB cord in it. Now so you'll notice this slides in and out. This is to adjust for the thickness of your case. It'll adjust at any point in there with this set screw. Now go ahead and plug it in. Just push the center of the cord in, just to make sure it plugs in and you got everything lined up. Then go ahead and pull that back out again. Now go ahead and remove these liners off the tape. Now what you want to do before you start putting this tape on is go ahead and rub the bottom of this down with this alcohol pad. Make sure it's dry first before you do this next step. I have my liners removed off my tape. Make sure this USB plug is pushed all the way up, as deep as it'll go in here. Now just go ahead and plug it in. Now push the center of your cable once you get it started. Don't push the block, just push the cable. There, it's all the way in. Now you take the block and push it up. Now it is attached to the metal. Go ahead and tighten this set screw just snug, because it'll go through this cable if you're not, it'll hold pretty good. Now that you have your USB port all set up, what you want to do is go ahead and set this next part up. This is to make it easier when you dock your phone. Now this part slides out. What you do is you put it up against your phone and then just tighten it. As you can see, it's just a little bar that slides up against your phone, so when you go to dock it, it makes it easier to dock. Now what you do is come inside here in your vehicle with your telephone and figure out exactly where you want it. In here there's like a ledge here, and this seems like a pretty flat place to put it, so I decided I'm just going to let it kind of hang off the edge some in here, because your car, every car is going to be different, but before you start putting any kind of tape on it, just try to figure out where you want to put it in your car. You can put it on a slightly curved surface, but you would have to probably double up some of this tape to, you can double this tape up, take the liners off and stack it some, and then you could get some kind of a radius on it. It'd be a lot better if you could just put, the single thickness of tape on it. And this is plenty of tape. This stuff holds 90 pounds per square inch, so it's going to take quite a bit to pull it off of here. So what you do is go ahead and peel the liners off. Before you put any of this tape on anything, make sure you use the alcohol pad I give you on your dash and on the back of here before you put any tape on it. Make sure everything's dry, and you might want to take clean your dash extra, because people use a lot of different silicones on it, and that stuff, you got to get all that off of there before you put this tape on here. Now get it so it's nice and level, exactly where you want it. and then position it, and then just press it on there. That's set. I mean, it ain't coming off. I mean, it pulls my dash, and this stuff, it takes about 24 to 48 hours for it to set to full strength. It's about at half strength now, and it's lifting my dash up. The dock's not actually moving, it's the dash. So, and then I give you these cable clips, and I already have one of mine installed here, but I give you two of them, and you just put your cable in here like so, and you know, if you want to use another one, and then I give you cable ties, so if you want to tie your cable up, you can tie it up underneath your dash. I give you a long cable, so you'll have a lot extra. Now what you do is when you get in, you just take your phone, push it up against the bar on the side, and it's docked. There, it's charging. It's just as easy as that. Want to grab it when you're getting ready to get out, just pull it, flip it out, undocked. There, docked. Now if someone wanted to, since these things are made completely out of aluminum, it's double walled back here. You could put some kind of a swivel, suction cup, whatever you could mount on the back of there with some short sheet metal screws if you wanted it that way. Or this could be mounted so your phone sits like this. Instead of like this, just turn the whole dock straight up and down. It just depends how you want it. And here I want it like this because I use mine for navigation, and I kind of like it that way. Now if you'd happen to buy a new case and you want to reset this, just go ahead and loosen this back screw. Let that swivel down, tighten it back up so it's out of the way. Then go ahead and pull your phone off if you don't already have it off. Loosen this set screw. Push your cable out. Then what you want to do is just twist this, and it should come off. Now I just put this on here so it was a lot easier to come off, but you might have to take a pair of pliers to twist that because it really gets stuck after a while. And then this white liner tape that I give you, this is what goes on here. So then you just cut a couple pieces. Make sure you wipe this down with alcohol again. Make sure it's dry, and just go through the whole reset setup again. Now should you ever want to remove this, go ahead and just tie a couple circles in the end of your wire that I supply you. This is special cutout wire. Unclip anything you got clipped. Now, what you want to do here is slide this behind your dock. Keep it as close to the back of the dock as you can. This stuff will cut into the dash if you're not careful. So just keep it right against the back of the dock, and then just use it like in a sewing motion. Now it should be off of there. Go ahead and pull it off. Now you'll have quite a mess here, but this stuff stays soft, so just peel it off with your fingernail. Same way with the back of the dock. It'll just come right off. And then you can use the extra tape I gave you to go ahead and either put it in another vehicle or whatever you want to do with it.